Okay. So just with the feet shoulder width apart, just nice deep breath in. Nice and deep, really expanding the rib cage, and then just bringing the arms down and out this way to the front. Gonna raise them up, nice and high, and then out. Breath up. The same breath, you're going to expand out, breathing out, opening the chest out, and then pressing forward, breathing out. Slight bend as you go to the out breath here. So breathing in, opening out, in and out the chest, chest up, out towards the ground. Breathing in, out. Okay, the last one, you breathe in. In this case, you breathe in at the same time it's as if you're kind of collecting something, like you're gathering something up here. So bending the knee, stretching the arms forward, taking something, and then you're going to bring it back, stretching back up with the knees, and then to the center. Just goes like this, breath in, gather, and then breathing out, collecting back to the center. Breath in. Back up. One more. Okay, just roll in the spine. Nice big movements. To the side. In this case, really keeping the ribs expanded. So try not to collapse the opposite rib cage. Really also expand both. So move by expanding the opposite side, but without contracting. And the other side. Rotating, arms loose. Good. And then stretching out, back, and then forward from the pelvis. Keep the spine extended all the way down into the ground with the fingertip, and then releasing the head. Drifting down to the ground, just hold it a little bit. And start to curl back up. The body. Breathing in again. Stretch up and back. Stretch forward from the pelvis. fingertips down, release the head, and then curling back up. One more time. Okay, a little bit wider with the feet. Feet splayed so the knees can sit down. You're basically going to keep the spine straight, come down into this position, sit into the squat, into the horse stance. Yeah. Yeah, just hold it a little bit. Take a deep breath. Now on the out breath, you're going to hinge the pelvis, stretch the knees back and hands forward. Feel like a kind of tug of war. It's like the hands and the hips are being pulled apart. Stretch the hips back, push the hands forward. And then reach into the ground, and the same thing, as if the hands and the pelvis are being pulled apart. A kind of tug of war. Stretch forward and back. And then release it, and just bring the feet together. Come up here, just stretch back into the ankles if you can. Reach the ankle. Stretch up into the calf. And then all the way back up the leg. And then again, nice and wide, feet splayed. Sit down into the horse stance. As much as you can, keeping the back straight. Hips release down. Deep breath in. And then from the pelvis, hinging, stretching forward, pulling the feet, pulling the hands and the hips apart. Down into the ground with the fingertips, increasing the stretch a bit more. And then release it and bring the feet together. Just to the ankles. Stretch back the calves. And slowly back up. Okay, just one more time. Some more flexible. So sit down. Deep as you can. Hinge forward, stretch. Take a ground, stretch back more. Release it. And bring the feet together. Come back up. Okay, just one more. In this case, you're going to bring the feet parallel. So parallel in a wide stance. Here. I want you, in this case, don't be forward of the knee, but as if you're kind of shifting the body back. So the knee not beyond the ankle. Back here. So here you're going to do, first one is just breathe in, stretch up as far as you can with the arms. And what you want to do is link the fingers together, stretch up even more. And then I want you to tilt away from the back leg. So you're going to tilt, if the left foot's forward towards the left, all the way over, stretching the rib cage. And again, a bit like a kind of tug of war. It's like you're pulling the hands from the back foot. Yeah, I'm really increasing the stretch along the rib cage and the obliques here. I'm going to slightly increase it. You can slightly internally rotate the feet. Hold it, deep breath. Deep breath out and slowly release it. And then changing sides. Parallel, nice and deep. Knee back towards the heel. So the weight shifted back. Okay, stretch out, breathing in. Lace the fingers together, stretch it more. And then over to the side, away from the back leg. Nice deep breaths through the stretch. And slowly release. Coming back down. Okay, good. Just roll the hips out. Good. Roll the knees. And roll the ankles. The other side. Just stretching the ankle out, the foot, and then pressing the heel out. Press the ball of the foot out, press the heel. You're just on one foot, you're going to roll the feet and roll the hands at the same time. The other way. Weight down, the other foot. So roll in circles, hands and feet. If you're shaking the whole body out. Yeah, rolling the arms. Sticking the legs. Okay, good. Take a Bokken. Okay, we're gonna go straight into Zengo Giri. So we'll look at Zengo, Shiho, and Happo Giri. So in this case, real basic. To the back, nice and slow. Finding the cut on the right side, releasing, rolling to the back side. So each time, 180-degree turns, and changing sides with the cut. Nice and slow. Zengo Giri. Okay, good. So what you're going to do in this case, you're making rotations, but you're also extending out to the side, to the direction that you turn to. So this is rotating and then extension out. So one of the issues with this is that I can rotate without any real feeling of extension. So I'm cutting down, I turn, and then just kind of cut down. And then what happens with this is it just gets slowly more condensed. And I start to get smaller and smaller and smaller with the movement. Really feel that you can extend with a solid base out. So reach down to the ground, but reach out. Rotate, reach out. Rotate, reach out. Okay, without throwing the balance out, but really with a sense that you're releasing something out in this direction. So turn, release out, which really means the pelvis has got to work. So the pelvis and the hips really have to shift also. Here. Yeah, but they're not kind of fixed, and I just drop down. But really have the sense that the pelvis, the center, everything presses also forward. This. This. So just see if you can release a bit more, which means you're actually releasing more from the center. This way, without these kind of things, or this kind of thing. Yeah, give it a try. That's it. So the back hip's also going to move through the movement. Good. Okay, to shiho. So now in 4 directions. So you cut to the front, to the back, and now you cut this, you turn this way and then cut right to the back this way. So the front cut a just, find the back here, and then just make another 180 turn for the 4. So you cut 1, 2, big rotation, 3, and 4. And just keep the hips, the pelvis, everything working all the way, all the time. Okay, just in your own time. 4 directions, shiho giri. Nice. Nice. Okay, great. So in 8, hapogiri. So the same, I just now cut on the diagonal. So the same, cut to the front, 2, 3, 4. Now from here, another big rotation just to the back diagonal. 5, 6, big rotation this way. 7, 8, and then all the way back to the front. Yeah. So in 8 directions, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then all the way back. Yeah, just in your own time. Hapogiri. Nice. Great. Good. Okay, and just to confuse you, you're going to start in the left side and you're going to do the same. So left side hapogiri. So you start with the left cut. You go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and then all the way back. Yeah, give it a try. And this is really to practice the rotation. So the big rotation is now done from the right leg. So now the rotation is done off the right side cut this way. Whereas always in this movement, the left side is the one that does it. So now it's just to balance out and do this rotation on the other side. Give it a try. Maybe confusing.
Michael,
Yeah.
From the 4th to 5th, what's the angle?
The angle.
Yeah, because you're doing from 1 to 2, it's 180. 3 to 4 is 180.
Oh, what's the angle on that? Oh, that's like
135 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. Something like this. It sounds right.
Okay,
so,
thank you.
135.
I think it's 270. 3 times 90.
270.
No, between the 4th and the 5th.
Yeah,
Where you change from going on one cross to the other cross.
Yeah, 135.
135.
Yeah, you're right. I think. I'm not a yeah. I think about cutting.
No, not 135. No, it's more. So it's 210. Sorry. No,
Yeah, it's about 210, isn't it? 210 to 20. Okay.
Yeah, it's halfway. It's 180. Yeah, and then 225. I mean.
Yeah, 180 plus 45, 225. Good maths lesson.
Yeah. I'm normally good at maths.
225. You cut the cake to the kind of back rear. This is my. Oh, oops. Okay. Mm. Okay, good. Okay, in this case, I'm just really interested in this rotation movement. So this 3 between 4 and 5 and between 3 and 4. So what I want you to practice just this rotation move. So you can do it cutting a 3/4 on both sides, or you can do by more, increasing it round. Or you can also do by doing left that way. Yeah, but just practice each time making this rotation. We're actually going to move from the front foot, rotate out, and then cut down. So each time just find one of these rotations. It can be big or small. You can also do this all the way around. This way. Yeah, but just practice each time a rotation, left side, right side, each time. Big angle, small angle, or a full turn. There's videos with side stunts you can see him do a full 360. It's beautiful. I don't know anyone that can do it, so. That's it. There we go. Good. Haha. Very nice. Okay, great. So we're going to practice some slicing movements, and we'll do the kind of whole set. So there's basically, in this case, 4 directions. I can do to the front a slash. Well, I'll show you with the sword. I can do a slash to the front side. I can do a slash to the to the full side this way. Do a slash this way. I can do, actually, no, these are 2. Slash to the back, and then a slash with a rotation. So these are the 4. To the front, to the sides, to the back, and rotating with a slash. Okay, so we'll practice the whole set. We'll do the first one to the front. So you're basically right side hammy, and you're just going to wedge slightly to the front. So it's not a direct movement forward. It's coming slightly off the line, slicing out. And then from here, what I want you to do is take a step with the back leg and return with a cut this way. You can do other movements from here, but we're going to keep it like this way. And slicing down. So right foot forward, you're going to slide out to the right side, slice out with the body, and then the back foot, and find the rotation. So it's a step, turn, and a cut, all in one movement. So do 1 and 2. Slice out, turn, and cut. Yeah, this is the first one. Give it a try.
Like Shionagi.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So this is really based on, or Shionagi is based on this kind of movement with the sword, but yeah, have this sense of the movement is really this kind of flavor of Shihonage. Nice. Good. Nice. Awesome. Good. Nice, nice, nice. That's it. Okay, good. So these slices are going to have the second movement is always going to be the same. So in the, like Adrian said, like Shihonage. So in the case of the technique, what I want to do is turn and rotate and make the technique at the same time. So that movement is all one. The throw is actually done during the rotation. So this way, the cut is actually being done during the movement of the rotation. So slice, step in and cut down. That's the movement's actually one movement, and not stepping in, rotating, and then cutting. You can do it like this, but it's very basic in the sense what you want to do is this one movement. So the cut is being initiated during the rotation. This. And that means it's being done with a spiral movement, coiling into the ground this way. And this is where the technique Shihonage actually happens here, this way. And then this movement's just a follow through with the arms. So again, center initiate the movement. Center initiates and center initiates this way. Yeah, this way. Just a few more like this. This second movement's always going to be the same. So let's try it as one. There's a kind of rotating cut. Yeah, there we go. Diva, nice. Very good. Very nice. All right. That's it. Okay, good. Now we do right side forward, and you're going to go to the left side. So you're going to slice out to the left side now. So now you do from the back foot. The last one was front foot. This one's back foot, sliding out to the left this side. You do the same movement, slice out this way. You're in this position, and then from here, the back foot comes in, and again, I find the strike. You're going to finish on the left side. The right side forward, step in from the back foot, slice in, and then from the back foot, with a cut. So everything happens, left foot, slice, back foot, rotate and cut. Right side, hand me, left side, slice. Oh, this way. That's it. That's it. Got it. Okay, good. Good. Okay, now just do these movements, combine them. You're going to go right side, first slice out, right side, cut down. Finish in the right side, and now back foot. Slice in, cut to the rear. Ooh, I went off. Yeah. So right side, slice, rotate and cut. Left side, step, slice to the back. Give it a try. So you do both sides now. Right side, left side. Okay, give it a try. So both front sides with a slice. Hey. Whoosh. Good. Very nice. Okay, great. Good. Okay, we go to the next side up. You're going to go now to the lateral side. So slicing out to the right side first. Left, right side forward. You're going to slide out again, front foot. Slice out this way. So now you're doing a full 90-degree slice this way. Slicing out here. Now from this position again, back foot slides in. And you're curling down this way. So right side slice, slicing out. Coming back. This time finish on the left side. Slice out, cut down. Yeah, give it a try. So slice into the right side. Really very similar to this kind of Aikido slice that we do with the empty hand. Oh.
Sorry, I couldn't see which way you're turning, Michael.
Okay, good. In this case, I'll show really slow. I'm gonna slice out. Ooh, okay. Okay, so you do the same kind of turn, slice out to the side. Now from here, follow the front foot, which is basically angled out this way. So the back foot slides in. And then here. It's basically working 90 degrees, so slicing out. Oops, sorry, do the other side. Slicing out 90 degrees. Now from here, follow this line. And cut down this way. You go 1, 2. Go from here, slice out this way. Yeah? Okay, good, good, good. Ah, okay. Okay, good. So especially in this movement, I really need to initiate this in the center and in the hip. So if I use the arms to do these kind of movements, this, and then if I swing the arms to do it again, it'll just take me out of balance as I do the movement. So I feel very uncomfortable. So really get the feeling that this is connected to the hip. I just send the hip in and the sword follows. Right. Actually very similar to some of these katate movements we were doing yesterday. So this kind of position, and then the hip releases the job, the hip releases the sword. In this case, really get a feeling that this connection here to the sword is strong here, and I don't come out of it. So I don't slide out of this connection and then have to draw the arms back to do it. So I really get a feeling that the center initiates the movement, the center initiates the movement. You know, all the time, same kind of story. So center initiates, this way. And you can do this second movement, you can do like another slice, slicing in and then cutting. But in this case, just do it like a movement. So just do it as a step. I'm basically slicing in and then I'm just stepping in underneath and cutting. So my focus in this case is in the cut, not in a secondary slice. So this. And just try and really initiate the movement from the hip. Okay, give it a try.
So Michael, if this was partner work, what would the partner be doing?
Oh, this is actually, I use this for two attackers. This is actually this is kind of a two-man attack.
Okay, that makes sense then.
I'm slicing the first person and then there's someone behind me. And I'm rotating and cutting down this person here. So in this case, the first person's in front of me, I slice here, and then there's someone behind me and I turn in and cut behind me this way. So this is actually a multiple attacker.
Okay.
You can do it on the same. You can attack the same person actually. Gone. Maybe you can do the same. Yeah. This is really about flexibility. So, Roland. That's so good. Okay, we do the other side. So right side still forward. You're gonna slice out to the left side. It's a little bit awkward. You're gonna slice out this way now, this way. And then from here, the back foot comes in. And I finish on the right side. So again, working a 90-degree angle, slicing out to the side here. And then from the hip, turning and making the cut. Okay? So you go left side, back foot. Left side, back foot, slide, turn and rotate. Yeah, give it a try. A little bit more awkward. So it's a right side, back foot slide. Nearly. So on all these movements, you're going to slice out one way and then you're going to return the same direction. So in this case, don't slice out and then keep going the same way as the slice. I'm basically going to slice out here and then rolling back the other way. So you return the way you come. You slice out and then you reverse back. Okay. So again, this is really, you can imagine kind of partners. This is one to the front and one. In this case, you can imagine the person here, this direction. I'm rotating and cutting into the front. I basically can't stay on the same spot because if I stay, I'm going to get cut. So I need to move and find another cut. Okay? So you're going to go back the way you come in with a rotation. Okay, give it a try. Aha. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, good. Okay, the two back sides, nice and simple. So in this case, again, from the front foot, I'm going to slide out back to my right side. So this is slicing out back here, this way. Oh, sorry. I'm going to go the other way, this way. So you're going to slice out towards the center line this way. So here, you're going to slide out back, slice out here. And then from here, the same, step in and cut to the back this time. So this is working with a straight line to the back. This is retreating, slicing out here. And then from here, stepping from the back leg, turning and cutting down. Okay, so wedge off slightly to the right, slice. Stepping in, cutting. Okay, give it a try. And slicing out to the back right. Give it a try. Yeah, that's it, that's it, that's it. Good. Okay. That's it, that's it, that's it. Good, 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 good. Nice, Catherine, good. Okay, good. The other side. So again, right side forward all the time. You're going to now roll into the back leg and slice out this way. So this is a slice to the back left. So from here, adjusting the foot and slicing out this way. So you're in this position from the back leg, adjusting the front foot back. So here, slice out here to the back, and then the same back leg, come in and rotate to the back. So slicing out to the rear and coming into here. This movement is very similar to these kind of blends we do with Ikkyo, rolling back and blending here. Or with Shihonage, rolling back and blending here. Rolling back, slicing, stepping and cutting down. Okay, give it a try. Slicing to the back, rear left.
Michael, sorry, I seem to be hogging the Q&A session.
No, fine, good.
Can I just see a close-up of how you actually slice, please?
Oh, let's see. So in this one, here, this. I'm basically doing this movement with the body. So the centers go, bam, and then I slice with the sword. Just like this, slicing out. So I'm basically connecting to the center work, and then from here I release it back. Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Whichever direction it goes is basically the same. My intention goes out with the hip, and then the sword follows. The intention goes out, and then the sword follows. And the sword follows. Sword follows. Yeah? Awesome. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh. Okay, good. Okay, good. We're not going to have time. There's two more movements which are rotation movements. The first one again is front foot, and then the second one is back foot. So here we go. Okay, the first one's like a tenkan. So from the front foot, I'm going to initiate the movement. Rotate to the back and slice it. So this movement is just a basic really rotation this way with a slice out to the rear. Yeah. Okay, so you go like this, like a tenkan front foot, slice out. And the same second movement, step in and rotate. Okay, so you do like this. 1, 2. And the sword just follows now in a spiral. So spiraling through and spiraling through. Okay, so like a tenkan. Rotation to the back with a slice. Give it a try. You're going to initiate it from the front foot. Okay, now really they kind of gain in complexity. So the more movements I'm doing, the more complicated it is. Now in this case, again, if the arms are doing the movement, it will look like this. So the arms will do the movement, and the arms will do this. Now the arms really can't make the slice; they can only do this. They can only really do that. So in order for the slice to have any kind of real impact, it needs to come from the center, and needs to come from a spiral movement. So get the sense that the center is going to make the rotation, and the sword follows this. So really get a feeling a little bit like this. This is flexible. But if I initiate with the arms, I basically do this. And then what I'm doing is like this movement with the sword. But what I want to do is like this movement. So I want to have the fit. It's a little bit like a baseball. What he doesn't do is like this, but what he does is like this way. Or like a golfer does like center first. So all these kind of sports that use sticks, swords, or clubs, they use the same kind of system eventually. So what I want you to do is really feel that you move from the center, enter into a spiral, and then transmit that spiral into the sword. And the same thing here, center and transmit a spiral through here. Yeah. So make the slice with the center, not with the hands. So roll into it, slide. Just very lightly. It's much more about the coordination and the feeling of slicing. Good. That's it. Nice. Very good.
I can do it again, please.
Michael?
Can you do it again, please, Michael?
Yeah, sure. Another question. So in this case, you're gonna. Oh, what's the best angle? So from here, you're gonna roll from the back foot, slice out, and then step. Go like this. Imagine you're doing like a tenkan. This, and then this. So you do tenkan, slice, and then step from the back. Yeah, just try.
Michael, why
Yo.
are you turning the same side backwards from the slice instead of the other one who is going the other way around?
Good question. Yeah. Yeah, actually you come back.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
Why? What is the difference?
Yeah, in this case, I'm always going to go from I'm just going to make this move. The second movement's always going to be the same. So in this case, I'm going to slice out here, and then I'm always going to initiate from the back leg and make that rotation. You see that? So I'm going to slice out and then slice out. I basically don't want to do this. I don't want to do that and then keep just turning with it. I don't want to do this and then get kind of lost in a spiral this way. So I basically coil in, spiral this way, and then coil back out of it. That's the same kind of feeling. I slice out, I coil back. Slice out with a rotation, and then I coil back this way. Yeah?
Okay, yes.
Turning one way. Actually, yeah, I just turn back this way.
Turn back.
Yeah, I turn back.
Yeah.
I'm doing that into it.
So this is defend to the rear, then defend to the front.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So I'm cutting this guy here, and I'm cutting this guy here.
In between are all other ones.
Yeah, clear. Someone behind me. Someone in front. This way. You don't know where they're going to come from.
Again, can you take aim, please?
Yeah, of course. This is a harder one. So you're gonna rotate. Again, just think you're gonna move from the front foot. So front foot, slice, back, step in and rotate.
Easy. Thank you.
Slice, slice. Just a few more.
Yeah.
You're gonna cut to your left. You're gonna slice to the left side. That's it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, last one. This time, again, initiate the same kind of structure. You initiate from the back leg, and now I find a rotation this way. This is like a Rimi Tenkan. So you're in this position, you're going to enter in, and then slice to the back. And then from here, the same. Step in, turn and rotate this way. Okay, so this is like an Rimi Tenkan. Slice, turn back and rotate. So you go 1, 2, this way. A full rotation slice. Good, give it time. So you initiate back foot, rotate, slice. There we go. Good. Okay, good.
We're finishing left hand, mate.
Yes, for this one, yeah. You slide in. Yeah, left side. Got it. Good. Okay, good. So those are the directions. I'll show you again. So you can also do these on the left side, but we'll keep them. We've got no time at all. So now on the right side, I just show you've got front side, right side. You've got front side, left side. You've got the lateral lines, right side, and left side. And then you've got to the rear, back, right side. And then you've got to the rear, left side. And then the last two, you've got rotation, front side, and a rotation back side. Yeah. So just the last couple of minutes, just play with them. So you can do any direction you want. The main thing is don't really think about them. Just initiate a foot movement and move. And wherever you go with the feet, you can make a slice. So you can't really do this wrong. As long as I have the feeling of slicing, I can't really make a mistake too much this way. So just play with slicing any direction you like. And then you can find the second movement. Slice out, looking down. Slice out, looking down. Yeah, just the last few minutes. Just slice freely. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Good. Very nice. Okay, great. Very good. So those are slicing movements. You can do this really in any direction. And the key to it again is just that the center does it this way. So if you practice these again, just really focus at the center, initiate, and the arms follow. Center initiates, arms follow. Okay. And these kind of movements are kind of scattered around the system, but we don't train them so much in this. Well, we don't train them at all in the Suburi. So this is a way to train for later for solo work. And all these have applications later in terms of 2 attackers, or 3 attackers, or 4 or more. So, okay. Wow. はい。どうもありがとうございました。
どうも。
ありがとうございました。
Good, very good.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.